In a world where gods rule the heavens and earth, what happens when their power is challenged by a new force, an unknown faith? Discover the ancient legends of Nigeria's gods and follow their fierce battles to protect their people as foreign missionaries bring their cross to the land of thunder, water, and fire. Will the gods fade away or rise again in defiance? The story of Nigeria's sacred past is about to unfold, where the realms of the divine and the mortal are closer than ever. The beginning of the realms. Long before foreign ships touched Nigerian shores, 4 sacred realms governed the land: Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, and Fulani. Each realm had its guardian deities, protectors of nature and human destiny. From the thunderous sky of Sango to the deep rivers of Yemoja, the land thrived under divine order. The gods walked freely among mortals. Every century, the gods gathered at a secret mountain during the 4 Realms festival. There, Ogun, Yoruba, god of iron; Amadioha, Igbo, god of justice; Dodo, Hausa spirit guardian; and Gweno, Fulani creator spirit, renewed the spiritual balance. Fire, rain, chants, and masked dancers filled the air, a celebration where time stood still. The flame of Sango. In Oyo, Sango ruled the skies with thunder and lightning. Villagers feared and loved him, offering red rams and kola nuts to calm his storms. His worship included fiery dances, drumming, and chants echoing through the hills of Ibadan. During his feast days, flames shot from sacred shrines, and his priests, dressed in red robes and bronze bracelets, called down lightning. Sango's name shook forests, and when angry, he could burn entire farmlands to ashes with a scream. Yemoja's sacred waters, in Abeokuta and Ozogbo, Yemoja's rivers flowed with power and peace. Her children, women seeking fertility and fishermen needing favor, offered soap, honey, and white cloth by the riverside. Her temples were calm, blue-painted shelters, filled with cowries and singing. At the Ozun Ozogbo festival, Yemoja shared the celebration with Oshun. White doves were released, drums spoke sacred rhythms, and worshippers bathed in her river, believing it washed away sickness and sorrow. Her presence brought healing and dreams. The forge of Ogun, god of iron and war, dwelled in Ire Ekiti. He ruled blacksmiths, warriors, and hunters. His worshippers were known for courage and precision. Sacrifices of dogs, palm wine, and metal tools were placed at his altar. During the Ogun festival, warriors danced with machetes and blacksmiths crafted sacred iron for protection. Ogun's power lay in justice. Anyone who swore falsely on iron faced death. His spirit lived in every tool and weapon forged in fire. Amadioha's thunder law. In the eastern lands, Amadioha ruled the skies like Sango, but struck for justice, not wrath. In Arochukwu and Mbano, his priests in white robes judged disputes. Offenders were struck by lightning if guilty, or survived if innocent. The Amadioha festival was a day of trials. Goats and yams were offered, and masked dancers performed the legend of the sky god. His symbol, the white ram, led every procession. He was justice, thunder, and balance. The spirits of the north, among the Hausa, the Bori spirits, like Dodo and Gani, possessed priestesses during trance dances. Worship was loud, wild, and powerful. Drummers beat calabashes while women in raffia skirts swirled in rhythm, eyes rolled back, voices foreign. The Bori festival in Zaria was secretive. Offerings of millet, kola, and incense fed the spirits. Those who mocked the Bori often fell sick. These spirits ruled the unseen and were called upon to heal, bless, or punish. The whispering creator, Gweno. For the Fulani, Gweno was the quiet creator in the sky. He had no temple, no face, just presence. Herdsmen sang his praises under the stars. Offerings were whispered into the wind, all through cattle, rituals during migration. During ancient Fulani star festivals, wise elders gathered under moonlight to chant prayers. Cattle wore white beads, and sacred fires burned gently. Gweno blessed rain, grass, and safe birth. Though silent, his spirit was always near. The 4 Realms Festival. Once in 100 years at the base of sacred Mount Kui, the gods of all realms met. Sango lit the fire, Amadioha brought clouds, Ogun struck iron on stone, Dodo danced with the wind, and Gueno whispered to the stars. This festival lasted 4 days. Mortals weren't allowed to climb the mountain, but they heard chants and saw power and lightning. When the gods departed, rain always followed. It was a sign peace had returned, balance restored. The arrival of cross and fire. In the 15th century, Portuguese missionaries docked at the Niger Delta. They came with gifts and a new god. Christianity spread slowly at first, but when colonizers allied with kings, the old temples began to fall. By the 1800s, Christian missions built schools and clinics where shrines once stood. Festivals were banned, gods were called demons, and iron swords were traded for crosses. Yet, in whispers and hidden rituals, the old gods waited, the fading and the flame. By 1900, Sango's fires dimmed and Yemoja's river grew quiet. Amadioha's priests were gone and Bori dancers scattered. Gueno's name faded into the stars. But in Osogbo, Oyo, Zaria, and Fulani lands, festivals still flickered, like memory resisting time. Today, the gods are stories in the wind, etched in drums, festivals, and bloodlines. When the Four Realms Festival returns, the land may remember. For though Christianity rose, the gods never truly died, they only sleep. Here is question for us as a Nigerian. Is there any difference we observed in the world of the gods and the world of Christianity? What are the advantages and disadvantages of the both? Let me know your thoughts in comments section. Don't forget, this is Wise Tales. Please hit the notification button for more historical stories